Interpretive dance.
We're very musical today.
I know. It's because I just love your voice.
Oh my God. Thank you. Wow.
Makes me want to sit on your face.
Colleen.
You're just off. Camera's off.
Cameras off. Pants off.
Drew's in there going, lights, camera, action.
He's all,
Oh my
keep
God.
that. Keep that.
Oh.
Or keep that in. I forgot sunglasses. I was in such a rush.
You don't have any?
No.
I'll go sunglass for you.
I have Chris's in my car, but they're broken, so they sit like this. I'm like, I can't.
I'm in yesterday's makeup because we're used to wearing sunglasses. I didn't put any makeup on.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. It happens.
You're looking
Your
cute.
hair.
Puggy looking cute.
I love your hair.
It's ratchet today, but thank you so much.
Totally
It's
gorgeous.
freshly washed.
Hey, that's important.
It is.
Yeah.
It had been quite some days.
How often do you wash it? Seriously.
Like once every 9 days, for real.
Oh, I'm like so jealous.
Yeah.
I'm at like once every 7.
I should do it sooner, but I like really push it.
Do you have a routine?
No.
Okay. So I have like a routine because I do something every Saturday and my friend smokes.
Oh, okay.
And so I go home on Saturdays and smell like cigarette smoke.
Yeah.
And when that's in your hair, like,
it doesn't go away.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah.
And I mean, I don't care that he smokes. Like,
Yeah.
This isn't like shade.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't lay in bed. If I do lay in bed and end up falling asleep, then when I wake up in the morning and shower tomorrow, my pillows smell like cigarette smoke. So I wash my hair every single Saturday night.
Yeah.
So I blow dry and then I wear my hair down for as long as I can until it gets greasy. And then I wear my hair up.
Yeah.
And when I'm there, I wear my hair up because I know it's going to be bad.
Yeah.
I wear my hair up and style it up for like usually like three days in a row.
Mm-hmm.
So it's down, 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 up, up, up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I have like so I know I'll look at the calendar and if it's close to Saturday, I'm like, shit, do I want to wear my hair up that day?
Yeah.
Like, damn, I should probably like dry shampoo on Wednesday then. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Look, you have thick hair.
I do.
I have such thin hair.
I'm surprised you can go 7 days.
It's taken me probably a solid year to switch
like train it that way.
Yes.
Yeah.
I started with 3.
Yeah.
And that was hard. 5, that was really, really hard. Going from 5 to 7 wasn't so bad.
Yeah. Because once you hit a certain point, it's like, oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
I had a client one time. She's a preschool teacher and there was a lice outbreak and they hate dirty hair. They like clean hair.
Yeah.
She did not. So I see her every 4 weeks. I saw her one day, washed it, did her hair. She did not wash it until I saw her again. Yeah.
Oh my God.
It was wild.
But she was lice free.
Yeah. No lice. Period.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, stinky. Good for you.
Yeah. You know what's hard is scheduling gym time in the summer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's hard.
I just fight it. I'm like, oh, well, it is what it is.
I dry shampoo before the gym and then blow dry after the gym.
I dry shampoo right after I wash it.
Oh, smart.
Because it helps like prevent the grease.
Yeah. I use a texture spray because my hair's so thin. So I need to add like some texture to it.
Yeah.
So I can style it and it kind of stay where it's supposed to stay.
Yeah.
If not, then it's just kind of everywhere.
Yeah.
And if I don't blow dry it, I look like a wolf.
Same. I hear you.
Yeah. Are you like partially curly?
I'm full curly. My natural hair is so diabolical.
Yeah.
It's not like cute curls. It's
No.
not like something I can wear.
No, neither is mine. It is literally like out in the Serengeti.
Yep. I know. And it's so funny because like I had a boyfriend that loved my natural hair and he'd be like, don't do anything to it. And it'd be like, and I'm like, why not? Like you want people to think I'm ugly. That's the thing.
Yeah. No, that tracks. Yeah. There are times where I like to just like let my hair be wild because of the shock.
Yeah.
People are like, damn, but I still have to put product in it.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
I'm just making sure it's recording, for God's sake. Get off me.
Okay. And we're the divas. Okay, our prompt today is there is a talking turtle in your classroom. And then I'm going to change this a bit. What does it say?
I'm triggered.
Are we going to have like a relapse?
I'm like
this has happened to me before.
I had a turtle. Okay. So I went through a breakup and I was so upset and I lived at home. I still lived at home and I was like, guys, I need to either get a puppy or like a rodent or something. And my mom was like,
I need a service animal.
Yeah, my mom was like, well, we have 2 cats and a dog. Like, you can't just bring another dog. And I was like, turtle.
Why does your mom always sound like something out of Family Guy?
Which is so funny because that's not what she sounds like.
No.
But to me, it does.
Okay.
Because when she's mad at me, she goes, Jessica. Like, she like does this like, yeah, at the end. So to me, this is what she sounds like this. She's like, oh my God, Jessica. Like, you can't just like bring in a dog. And I'm like, okay, I'm bringing in a turtle. I got this turtle.
I'm bringing in a turtle, Mom.
I got a turtle, and he was so effing cute. His name was Winston.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, he was so cute. He was like so like photogenic. Like I used to like take pictures of him. Like I'd be like, he literally like
yeah.
and and even like my parents' dog. I'll have to find a picture. I'll send it to Org so he can put it in. He was so cute. And my parents' dog like started mothering him. It was actually so cute.
Tell me 8.
No.
Oh my God.
No,
okay.
like
they were like BFFs.
Yeah, and he would like burrow himself. And when I couldn't find him, I'd say, Presley, that's my parents' dog's name. I'd go, Presley, go find your turtle. And she would. She'd always like find him.
Why are they all older names?
Presley, Winston.
Yeah, like butlers. You just had a bunch of animal butlers.
My cat Oswald. Like,
oh my God.
It's this thing I do. I don't know.
Coming to you for the next name. I'm all here. I am Puggy Mama.
My dog is Nixie, which is named after a German mermaid that used to eat men.
That's dope.
I know. I was like, yeah, she just like me. But he ran away. He literally ran away, or he burrowed himself so far down that we never found him. But my parents
in the yard.
Yeah, my parents' next door neighbors, huge pot smokers, and my mom's like, I kind of wonder, maybe the turtle went under the fence and went to next door and maybe homeboy smoked him. And I was like, that's hardcore. So to make myself feel better that he didn't
psychedelic high.
Yeah. To make myself feel better that he didn't run away from me, he got kidnapped and smoked.
Damn,
I know.
Gina.
I know. Or he could have ended up in this classroom.
Oh yeah. So okay, let's say he didn't get kidnapped and he ran away.
Yeah.
What was he thinking? Why did he run away?
He was probably like these stupid white people, because here I am carrying him with me and turtles don't like human interaction.
Right.
Like they don't
like trauma. You turtleized him.
I did. Because I'd be like, like I took him everywhere around the house. I didn't like put him in the car, but like, you know how people carry their dogs like this? I would carry Winston. Like I would be like,
how old were you?
Like 22.
Oh my God.
He was my emo support turtle.
Okay, I have to write Winston down. Oh, I lost Puggy Mummy.
And Chris had a turtle named Joey who ended up being a girl. They found out later somehow. And so his mom was like, why don't you name her Josephine? And he was like, nope, Joey. So we both have turtle stories. It's like everyone has a hamster story too, I
had miniature dwarf hamsters.
Yeah. Those are so cute.
Except for they multiply like fucking crazy. Like they just like fuck all the time. Like
it's
literally,
like they like, boop, boop,
you literally
boop, boop, boop.
come and then the next day there's like double. I had so many. And then that's like obviously like at some point they're like inbreeding.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that I had switched the males, like I'd separated the males from the females. Because they're like cats, you can lift them up and see, but like it's not.
They do have little balls.
Teeny tiny little balls, yeah. but by the time those balls develop and they're already fucking.
Yeah.
Dude, like they're worse than flies.
Did you ever see them?
Fuck.
In the act?
I don't know. I was kind of young. I was like,
y'all.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Ew.
No, I had built like this whole huge elaborate like tunnel system for them.
Love that.
Yeah, it was a pain in the ass to clean though, because they're not like, oh, this is my super dope tunnel and this is where I urinate. They're like, I'm fucking pissing on everything.
Yeah, they are really like dirty and gross, but they're so cute. I think they are so cute. I might get one on the way home.
Honey, I'm just gonna carry it with me. I had one, we named him Derpy because he was in my hand one day and he was like so chill, and I was only like taking him out like to clean his cage or to feed him or something. It wasn't like I was just carrying him around, but I had him in my hand and he launched off my hand so fucking fast and fell like on his head and like flipped over like on the ground from my height. And I was like, oh my God, like he snapped his neck. He's dead. And he was not. But he didn't ever walk straight again. He was just a little derpy. And
that is
like,
so cute.
You could tell him from all the other ones that looked just like him because he was just a little dumb.
I love that. I love it so much.
Oh my God, that's awful. All right. So stupid white people from Winston. The final resting words.
Yep. Stupid white people. I'm out. I picture him with like,
I would rather be smoked at this point.
he's all rescue me, please.
Yeah.
I can picture him with like one of those like sticks with the little like thing at the end of it. You know what I mean? Like the sack.
Yes,
like,
I think the tortoise and the hare, and for whatever reason in that story, he's like carrying the little sack on the end of the stick, like in his little tortoise race.
Yeah.
Do you know what kind of turtle he was?
No.
My dad had turtles, a bunch of them. They kind of got dropped off at his house, but they were the kind that you see at the zoo that live like 150 years.
When I bought him, the guy was like, I hope your future grandkids like turtles because like you're going to die before him type of thing. Yeah. I do remember that. But like he wasn't one of those that was going to get super big.
Yeah.
Like he was going to stay like mini. So I don't know, like a mini turtle. Or a sleepy night under the table.
You don't want to sit with me? That's so rude. Come on.
Come on, Puggy Mom. Hi. There we go.
You want to say a few words? Yeah. You want to say? She's not like really a snorty dog though.
No. She's just a grumbly one.
Yeah. Okay. So our topic today is times we almost got in trouble or got in trouble. Almost got in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
My tales are almost troubles.
From what I know about them, that's some trouble, girl. That's some trouble.
Yeah, you go first.
Okay, mine is not to that level at all. It's more like comical, but I got suspended when I was in 7th grade, I think.
Damn, girl.
I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel, but you're gonna die. It's so funny. Okay, so I sat in my math teacher effing hated me, by the way. He like had it out for me. In his defense, I never did my homework. I hate math. Like I got in trouble in that class all the time just because I hated it and I'm such a gabber.
So you guys equally disliked each other.
Yeah,
and tried to make each
had a mutual, like, we were ops. Like that, we did not like each other. And
you were both like, fuck around and find out.
Yeah. Okay. But I sat in the back of the class. It was me and these two boys, okay? And they were my friends or whatever. Well, I sat on the outside. It was me, homeboy. Well, in order for me, I don't know why I thought this, but I wanted to tell the boy on the very outside a story, or I wanted to tell him something.
In the middle of class.
In the middle of class.
Of course.
So I lean over to tell him something and grab this boy's knee. I did one of these things. Like to use him as like balance. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The girls next to me hated me. And in their defense, I didn't like them either. But they were like, I peaked in junior high, I want to say. I was like on the cheer team. I won most fun to be with, period. Like I was so cool in middle school. And then all things went downhill after that. Like I peaked. And then I don't know what happened after that. But these girls were like dumpy, frumpy, mean girls, okay? And I was not nice. So they look over and I can see they're staring at me. They tell my teacher I'm yanking it in the back of class.
What?
Okay. Mind you,
That's fucking wild.
the God honest truth is that I did not know what that was. Like I was not taught at that age what a hand job was. I had no idea. Zero clue.
So your teacher's all, were you doing this? You're all, yes, of course.
I had a hand and I was doing my job. Like,
obviously, that's what you want me to do every day. I'm here to do a job.
Yeah.
With my hands.
Hello? Like, so he pulls me out of the class, okay?
In the middle of class or like afterwards?
In the middle.
Oh, okay. Like in front of everybody.
Yeah, he's like, I need to talk to you. And I'm like, okay. And he's like, are you doing anything inappropriate in the back of class? And I'm like, no, like what? Like I'm like thinking like, did I cuss? Because I remember like I was getting familiar with cuss words at the time. I'm all, did I say something? Like I'm like really like trying to think.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no. And he's like, and I'm like, what are you insinuating? And he's like, I can't say it. I think because he was a man and I'm like a little girl. Like
I was thinking that it was wild. I was thinking that it was wild that he pulled you out alone to have that conversation with you to begin with.
Yeah.
In the middle of class.
Yeah.
That is definitely a situation where a male teacher on a female student, just for safety on both ends, should say, I need you to go see your counselor and then make a fucking phone call.
So he
so
did,
that way there's So that way there's accountability. Like fuck that. If I don't even know.
Well, and then I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And if I am, were there witnesses? Like, I'm thinking like,
he's all, yeah, 3 of them.
Literally. I'm like, what's happening? So he does send me to the counselor or whatever. And she's a woman. And while I'm in there, the girls like write a petition and have people sign that I'm yanking it, jorking it in the back.
Oh, God. That guy was probably so popular after that.
No, and I'm like, I don't even, to this day, I don't even know if they asked him. And maybe they did, and he said yes. I don't know. I genuinely do not know. But they had enough, written, signed names that I got in trouble. So, I'm in the counselor's office, and she's like, okay, honey, are you giving hand jobs? And I'm like, can you explain what that is to me? And she kind of, I think she thinks I'm lying.
Right. Because you're so...
But I'm in purity camp. Literally, I'm like, I genuinely am telling you, I don't know what that is. I am not lying. I'm like, can you explain this to me? And she's like, no, let's call your mom.
Oh my God.
And I'm like, okay, call her. Because the one thing I know my mom knows is that I was a virgin for a long time. I know she knows that.
Yeah.
And so
and she knew that at that time.
Yeah.
That you were not sexually promiscuous.
Absolutely not. And so I'm like, call her, please. Please call her. And so they do. And the counselor talks to her first. And she's like, we have to send Jessica home. She's in trouble for doing things in the back of class.
Jerking off this boy in the back of class.
And my mom was like, what? I literally remember her being like, okay, and so I get on the phone and I'm like, hey, Mom. And she's like, I'm going to come get you.
I want your mom to be our next guest.
I'm sure she's blocked this out. We have not talked about it.
I'm going to make a list of all the atrocious things I've heard that you've done. And I'm like, what is your opinion on this?
How did you handle this?
Yeah. I'm going to take notes.
My mom probably literally blocked this out.
Okay.
She was like,
there's no way.
Yeah. No, she didn't. She was like, all right.
I'm going to be like, how did you feel when you were high at that wedding?
She's a horrible, my daughter.
Well, also, she got you stoned and then gave hand jobs in the back of
How did you feel about that? Well, and I'm so nervous that okay, you've seen the movie Easy A.
Yeah.
This happened to me.
Yeah.
That is based on my life, I'm convinced, because...
Okay, so because when you came back.
So, yeah, I got suspended. They only suspended me for the rest of the week because I think that they, didn't have hard proof that I did it. They don't have, a video of me doing it. So they were like, this was like on a Wednesday, and they were like, take the week off. I was like, okay.
You're on period.
Bye. I'm out.
I'm going to do my job with my hands more often.
Literally, I was like, okay. And I remember my mom like had my brother was like kind of seeing this girl, and the two of them were also in youth group. They were in high school group at the time. And my mom like set up this like meeting for me to like hang out with them. And this girl was like, I think she was like trying to get her to be like my mentor. She was a really good girl. Like,
yeah.
I see the vision. Yeah. I get it. But I was like, what is happening? And so I did end up getting like a little bit of a talk of like, this is what these things are. But I felt really embarrassed.
Do you think that your mom thought like you were victimized in the situation? Like that you were like convinced to do something you didn't understand? No. Okay.
I think that she probably more felt bad because I felt bamboozled in the sense of like, I don't even know what this means. Like,
right. So you kind of got yourself in trouble by not knowing like what the accusation
I wasn't really able to defend myself. Yeah. Like I was like, like, I don't know what, maybe. You know,
maybe I was given hand jobs.
Maybe. Like, I don't know. But I went back to school and a lot of like little boys were like, so. And I was like,
guys.
I'm like, you guys
did you
don't
ever
want
talk to that guy again? And did you get removed from that class?
I didn't get removed. I got moved.
Yeah.
So I sat in the front and center. And I started doing my homework because he was watching me. I got in trouble a lot in that class. But so part of me was like, I feel like he was almost like, oh, good. Like I have something on her. Probably hoping that I did get like transferred somewhere. Yeah. But it didn't work. And I don't know, that boy and I, we ended up all of junior high, all of high school, but we never ran around in the same like cliques. So we never talked about it.
Yeah.
I don't even, I don't even know if he got pulled out to ask. I genuinely don't know. To this day, I'm like, how did this happen?
You all never talked after that?
I don't think so, unless I blocked it out.
Yeah.
Because I was like, super traumatized. Now I think it's funny. I was super traumatized at the time.
I bet.
I was like, I'm an innocent little girl.
I'm
like,
just a little baby.
I just a baby. Like I go home and I Bible study by myself. Like I am not that girl. Like I am not the one that's jorking it. Well, and then I thought once I like knew what it was, I was like, where would it have gone? Like,
what would I have done with all this?
What is that supposed? You know what I mean? I'm like, would it have on the floor in his shirt? Like, I'm like, I like literally
just go
like,
snip him. Maybe they thought you weren't very good.
They're all, well, she did it, but he like didn't come.
Yeah. Yeah. She like obviously sucks.
She's not good at her job. No. Not good at the hand job.
Yeah. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
I never got in trouble. So
that is not what I expected this story to be. That is fantastic. That trumps for sure two of my stories, even though. So
no, they don't. No, it doesn't.
It does. Because okay, so I had texted her last night and I had said, can we do times we almost got in trouble? I want to talk about the times I had a gun pulled out on me. And she was like, oh my God. And I was like, well, technically I've had a gun pulled on me 3 times, twice by police officers.
This has never happened to me, by the way. Never.
By a gangbanger. And she was like, what?
She's all, your story about being suspended when you were 12 is way crazier.
Okay, I can go through the cop ones really fast because they're like really not a big deal. Literally not a big deal.
Okay.
Like I wasn't part of a raid or anything. I have like crazier stories where guns weren't pulled, where I was like part of a raid, but no. So both of them were driving. Both of them were cops, like hold on. One, regular, like sheriff maybe. And the other one, both police cars, not like motorcycle cops, like not street police, like anything like that. Now, mind you, the first time was the first time I'd ever been pulled over in my life.
Oh, wow.
Were
you by yourself?
I was by myself. I was in, and I have to kind of tell you, like, I was in my very first car, which was a 1971 Datsun 240Z. If you don't know what that car is, it's like a teeny tiny car with 2 doors and 2 seats. And it was a manual transmission and it had no power steering. And I was very, very new at driving. I was driving to high school. It was not registered. It was not insured. I think back then, I don't know if insurance was even like a law or enforced.
Yeah.
I didn't have seatbelts in it. It had rust where you could like see the ground when you drove.
Oh, okay.
Because it was really, really old.
Yeah.
But I had floor mats that covered that. You couldn't even see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little breeze came up at your feet.
Cute.
Yeah.
Love that.
I didn't have a glove box because like, well,
Why do you need that?
I need that.
Yeah.
So I get pulled over. I am not very, like, I'm not strong enough to like turn my wheel to get onto the curb. And I dumped the clutch, which, can you drive a manual transmission?
No.
Okay. So you know if you dump a clutch in a manual transmission, your car dies. It does that little dun, 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 and then dies. Well, I did that. Like, they're like little bunny hops. And I kind of hopped the tire onto the curb. I was obviously very nervous. And the cop came around and he's like, do you know I pulled you over? And I'm like, no. And in my head, I'm like, because I'm not licensed, because I don't have insurance, because I'm not wearing my seatbelt, because this car isn't legal. Like, not saying all that.
Y'all, there's a lot you could have pulled me
literally
over for.
like, you tell me. How much do you know? I'm like 14. I don't even think I'm legally old enough to drive. And he's like, license and registration. Well, I don't have a license, but I do have the registration and the paperwork. In a manila envelope under the seat of my car.
So
yes. So my window is down and I just immediately reached under the seat and he just pulls a gun on me. And I like am just stuck there. Like, I have all my paperwork under my seat of my car and I don't like know what to do in this situation. And my cousin is a cop. My uncle is a cop. Like, now I wasn't married then, but my father-in-law is a cop. Like, this is not like, this is, I was born and raised and still am like pro police.
Yeah.
So like, no shade. Like, he doesn't fucking know what's under my seat. And I obviously immediately am like, this was so fucking dumb. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I did this.
But you're not thinking.
No, he just says it and I just know where it is. And I just go to grab the envelope and he pulls his gun out and I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, all of my paperwork is in a manila envelope. And I'm like obviously like getting like scared.
Emotional. Yeah.
And so he's like, I'm going to open your door. Don't move. And I'm like, okay. And he opens the door and he's like, I'm going to pull your seat back. He like pulls the little lever, which pulls my seat all the way back. And then he can see the manila envelope and he goes, go ahead and pull it out slowly and then put it on the dash and put your hands on the steering wheel. And so I do it all. But like, I'm like holding my breath. He does not ticket me, probably because he feels so fucking bad. I mean, not that he should feel bad. He did what he needed to do in the situation.
But you just a baby.
But I just don't know. I'm just so dumb. I'm just so dumb.
I would have done the same thing. You don't think in that situation.
No. So I almost got in trouble, but I didn't because I cried.
You're all, yeah. He let you go though?
Yeah, he let me go. I don't even know why. He even let me drive the car away.
He's all, you're good.
Which, where I was parked across the street was the back ag entrance for my high school. So there was a park that all of us like miscreants used to go and smoke at, and it was called Jefferson Park. I don't know if it still is. And I was parked, and there was a big tree that used to be there. I don't know if it still is, but I was parked in front of that big tree, which is just adjacent from the entrance to that parking lot. So literally all I did was start my car and then drive into the parking lot. But yeah, he let me go.
What were you in trouble for? Like, what?
I don't even remember why. Yeah. I'm literally, it could have been fucking anything. Yeah. That car was like literally, Chris, which was my boyfriend at the time, had like built it from the ground up.
Oh, okay.
So like, who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the first time. Second time, very similar situation, except for I'm driving out by Children's Boulevard. It's like 1:00 in the morning. I work like a graveyard shift, and I'm driving home from work, or I'm driving home from the hospital because one of the kids are sick. Well, not one of the kids. It would just be Lana because I was still young at this time. I don't remember why, but I get lit up. But I am by myself and I'm not pulling over on a dark freeway at 1 a.m. out by Children's Boulevard.
Fair.
I am not doing that.
Fair.
However, if you think about where Children's Boulevard is and the next exit, it's a long drive.
It is.
I did not have a cell phone, or my cell phone was dead or whatever. I didn't have a means to like make a phone call. So I just drove. I did not pull over. I didn't speed or anything. I just kept driving. And then when I got to the exit, I drove to a 7-Eleven to a lit parking lot, and he came out with his weapon and was like, put your hands on the, I don't know if he was thinking it was a car chase, but maybe the car is stolen. Like, he doesn't know. He's like shouting like, pull over, you know, through the microphones or whatever. And I'm just like,
were you
like,
nervous?
I kind of expected there to be like a big like show of force. I rolled down my window and he was like, get out of the car. He had me put my hands up on the thing. He like patted me down, like the whole shebang, which I now know I don't think that he was technically supposed to do that by himself. But that is, we're talking about a while ago, right? So cops for sure used to get away with a lot more. I don't think that there was necessarily like a need for body cams all the time. Police weren't policed as much as they are today. And he was like, why didn't you pull over? And I was like, straight up, like, I'm fucking 20 years old, 21 years old. And it's 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm out by Children's Boulevard. It's dark. There are no cars. I don't have my cell phone on me or my cell phone's dead. There's no way I'm pulling up. You could be anybody. I don't even fucking know that you're police. And he was like, well, when I came out, and he was kind of a dick. And then I was kind of a dick back. And then he felt really bad and I didn't get a ticket again.
Oh, slay. He's all, actually, as I was feeling you up, I noticed you got big boobs and I changed my mind. You're free to go.
I was like, well, whatever sass I gave to him, I think he had like a ring on, or I said, do you have kids? Do you have daughters? Do you want them fucking pulling over for some stranger? Like, I was really pissed off. And back then I did not have a filter. So when he was like, well, when I got on the intercom, I remember him being like, well, when I did this, you should have done that. And I was like, would you give that fucking advice to your wife or your kids? You want them to pull over because somebody shouts from a fucking car? Like, I remember being a bitch about it. And then I remember when he was like, I'm going to let you go because of this like situation. And I don't know, I'm assuming he did wrong in the procedure. Something happened where he was like, I don't know if I want this to come to light. That's how I feel about it now. But at the time I was like, damn, like,
oh, okay. Yeah. Served that.
Hell yeah, bitch. No. So the gangbanger one, this is interesting.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. It's not as clean. So I had a friend from Visalia that reached out to me and asked if I had a connection that could get her mushrooms. And I was like, I was involved in a lot of people that were involved with drugs, but I was never a user. But I was like, yeah, for sure. Like I totally know someone that literally slings like everything. Like everything. And I lived in Tower District.
Love.
Yeah. So a lot of the people there like back then were, and maybe now, but I don't know. So I was like, yeah, for sure. So I hit up my girl whose boyfriend does all this shady stuff on the side. And he's like, yeah, I've got a guy. And I'm like, okay, cool. Now they're giving me like $250 or $300. Like they want a lot because it's for like a huge party and they're like going to like some kind of festival or rave and they're all trying to do shrooms. Like they wanted a lot. Now I'm fucking retarded when it comes to drugs. I have no idea what like any of this really means. I'm just like, yeah, for sure. I'll hook you up with somebody. I don't even know what's happening. Okay. I am in a red t-shirt with overalls. My hair is long, probably about this long, maybe a little shorter at the time. And I'm in red, of course. And I'm in double pigtails. I'm very Wizard of Oz Dorothy. Okay. And I get in my car. I drive to dude's house. This other guy comes out and was like, oh, my homie here is going to go like with you to go pick it up. Okay.
Do you know who they are? Oh,
no, I don't know the homie. I know the guy. I know his girlfriend. Okay. I'm not even like, I know him. Like we're cool, but like he's a drug dealer and I'm not a druggie. So like we're not friends like that. But I'm assuming I'm taking homie to like his house to go pick it up. No. We drive all the way the fuck across town and we go to some other guy's house that he gets. So I give him the money that I got from this girlfriend of mine and he goes inside and he comes back out and goes, let's go. I'm like, okay, cool. Like, awesome. Okay, no big deal. Just regular run-of-the-mill drug deal in Fresno. No big deal. And we get on the freeway and he throws like a fucking 1/4 ounce of pot in my lap. And I'm all, I was all, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Again, young me before twins.
Yeah.
No fucking filter.
Yeah.
Super bitch.
Is Lana around? Not around you, but is she born at this time?
So I had Lana when I was 18. So yeah, she's like 2 or 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, what the fuck is this? I am in a manual transmission, black Dodge Neon. Let me think. It was 2007-ish.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like a 99, 2000. So it's like 7 years old. Those cars aren't like super speedy, but I have a manual transmission. I think it was like the SRT version. So they can go fast if they need to. And I'm on the freeway and I'm like, what the fuck is this? We've driven across town. I'm not familiar with Fresno. I don't actually live in Fresno yet.
Right.
And he's like, that's what you ordered. No, the fuck. You are not fucking dumb enough to think that I would pay. I'm not fucking dumb. I don't give a fuck if you don't. I don't give a fuck if you know that I am not into drugs or that I don't do drugs. I know I didn't buy a fucking eighth of weed or whatever the fuck this is for $300. Like, no, the fuck you didn't. And he pulls a fucking gun out of his hip and just points it at me from my passenger seat. It is just him and I in the car. And I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm seeing red. And I like my window's half down and I'm all right, motherfucker, let's do this. And I throw that fucking pot out the fucking window. I put that shit in fucking 4th gear and I'm doing like 95 on the freeway. I'm all, shoot me now, bitch. See what happens. I'm dead ass serious. I swear to fucking God, dude.
You're crazy. What?
But like in that moment, I was like, in that moment, I'm like, I'm taking you with me.
Yeah.
I'm all, let's go. And I love.
We'll die together.
Yeah. Even to this day, I love to drive fast. I like to like rent expensive cars and drive the fucking shit out of them. I like to go onto like the track. I love to drive fast. So I'm totally comfortable doing 105.
Yeah.
Like I'm cool. So literally so dumb. So fucking dumb. So yeah. So I'm like, all right, I cannot look at him. I'm scared.
Yeah.
I know that I'm scared, but I'm like, if I go out, like I'm going out in a car crash. I've always said if I die young, I'm dying in a car crash for sure because I drive fucking 90 everywhere I go now. And so I like scare this guy and he's like, all right, let's make a deal. And I'm like, what kind of deal? Like, what kind of deal are we talking about?
You can live, but
he's like, let me make a phone call. And I was like, well, you better do it fucking fast because I'm not coming off the gas.
Yeah.
So he makes a phone call. I get on the phone. He talks to his homie, the one that we got hooked up through, right? And he's like, I can give you half the money back. I can't give you all of it. It's all I have. Now, I know that they're still swindling me, but I need out of this situation. And I'm like, let me talk to girl, my homegirl, right? And so I'm like, this motherfucker has a fucking gun on me. Like, if I don't fucking come home, if blah, blah, blah happens, like, this is what happened. That tracks. And then I was like, put my boyfriend on the phone, blah, 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 blah. So they're kind of like at this dude's house, like almost at a standoff. Like my boyfriend is like, if she fucking doesn't come home, I'll kill you. Yeah. And then this dude is obviously like strapped. Like this is just like a whole ass situation.
Did your girlfriend feel bad?
She didn't know, dude. Like, okay, buddy. And she was like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why would you should know. You should have fucking known how crazy this bitch is. Like, why would you fucking do that? Yeah. Like, fucking do dumbass shit to another dumb white girl. Yeah. This is not the fucking white girl to do this with. So he puts away his fucking gun, right? And is like, I can give you half the money back, blah, 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 blah. Take me home, yada, 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 whatever.
Did you just drive in silence the rest of the way home? Like, what? Like, did you talk?
I don't even know where we were. He had to give me all the directions. So he was like, I didn't know. I do remember him being like this was like a misunderstanding. I was told blah, 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 blah. And I was like, I don't know how dumb you think I am, but in what fucking world? And he was like, I don't know. You're just a little white girl. We thought that like, you know, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, there's no way you paid him $300 fucking dollars for this bullshit. And he was like, man, he threw it out the window. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck.
And you pulled a gun on me.
I was shaking so bad. I had so much adrenaline. So I get there. I felt so bad for my friend. So bad because I only gave her half the money back and none of the drugs. So I felt so fucking bad.
She probably felt bad for like.
Oh, she hated me for a hot minute. Oh. No, we're friends. We're like social media friends again. And like we've talked like years later.
Yeah.
And she's like, nah, bro, like I get that wasn't your fault. But I don't know that she necessarily believed me.
Okay.
Like, you know, thought that maybe like I took the money or something. But we get back to the house and we get out of the car. I'm shaking. I just remember shaking so bad. My whole body felt like hot.
Yeah.
And I remember being like really pumped up, but knowing as soon as the adrenaline crash hit that I was just going to fucking be emotional.
Yeah.
Like that I was just going to have to let all of this out.
Yeah.
He gave me back half the money. Me and my boyfriend got in the car and drove around the corner. We didn't live very far. And then I had to call her and like let her know. And I smoked cigarettes at the time. So I was just fucking chain smoking. And yeah, so and then I cried.
Yeah.
See, but the first two were not as crazy as yours, but the last one, I was like, yeah, that was
I mean,
bad.
the first two are still crazy. Mine didn't have like a weapon involved.
I think I'm so comfortable around guns or like around weapons in general. My dad always had weapons and they just were prevalent in my life that I don't think that they are only as scary as the person behind them. That's what it is.
Yeah.
And I've always been the type of person that has thought if I were put into a hostage situation, how would I react to this? Because back in the day, that's what I wanted to go to college for psychology. Yeah. I wanted to be like a mediator. Like that's what I wanted to do. That was like my desire, my goal, or even to be like a lawyer, but in some kind of like where I dealt with people's psychology. Yeah. So yeah, I think that everybody has fight or flight, and I definitely my instinct is 100% fight to a detriment to myself.
Totally.
Yeah,
I would have been like, I'm all like I literally would have
smoked this pot.
I'd be like, okay, thank you. Yeah, that's what I bought. Thank you. You're like that's wild. Oh my God.
I kind of get a little shaky when I talk about it now because I know how crazy it is. I like know how crazy it is.
Do you think we should put a trigger warning in the beginning?
Yeah, probably.
Just in case. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. And even after that, I still did it. I still did dumb shit. I never did a drug deal for somebody else, though.
No.
And to this day, I've never been the middleman in a drug deal.
No. Never.
No. I don't even do drugs.
No.
Not fair. There's no fun.
You didn't even get anything out of it.
No. I actually lost a friend. I totally lost a friend because of it. And her and I used to be like close.
Yeah. I would, if I were her, I would have felt so bad. I would have been like, dude, I'm so sorry for putting you in that situation.
Okay. And if you think about it, from her perspective, all of her friends gave her the money and she was like, yeah, I know a girl who knows people. And then she gave it to me and then I gave half back to her. So she has to go back to all of her friends. Like,
and people don't play about their money.
And yeah, how many of them were like, fuck you, girl. Like, you know what I mean? Like how many friendships or whatever were ruined over that transaction? Like I felt so bad.
Yeah. What a different world. Because like, to me, money is not worth someone's life. And to some people it is. Like that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah.
That takes the cake. I got suspended one time when I was 12. You're like, I got held at gunpoint 3 times.
I'm like almost 10 years older than you. Like, so for the next 10 years, do some wild shit.
I'm like,
I'll show you all the places to get in trouble.
I'm on my attorney boyfriend. He's all, I'm like on the news. He's all, yep. That's my girl.
She's a keeper.
He's like representing me in court.
People are like, this is why we don't want to be friends with you, Colleen. You're fucking unhinged.
I knew a girl that used to smuggle drugs like into the prison for like a boy and like put drugs like pretty sure up her butt to like smuggle them like in. like during
That's disgusting.
visitation.
Okay, so this is how I look at risk now.
Yeah.
Compared to how I looked at risk when I feel like I'm reckless still kind of now, but I was definitely more reckless when I was younger. And I just posted this. So you need to ask yourself 2 questions when you're talking about risk. If everything goes to shit, can I live with the consequences? Had I thought of that before I got in the car with this random guy that every time there was something that happened, like picking up the dude, I didn't know I was picking up a dude, going to this other guy's house and being told to stay in the car when there was like somebody else. I didn't now I'm like 3 people down the chain.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that. Okay. So I wasn't even making money off the deal.
Yeah.
Like fucking wild. So if everything goes to shit, can you still live with yourself? Is it okay? And then the second thing is if everything goes perfect, would it make you really happy? And if you can answer yes, like if that drug deal went perfect, would I be really happy? No, I don't give a fuck if it goes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so if you can answer yes to both of those questions, then it's worth the risk.
Yeah, I think that's a good way of looking at it.
I have not had someone give me a scenario where they can answer yes to both and still said no for the risk and it made sense.
Yeah.
So for any of you that are wondering, I don't take risks like that anymore.
Thank God.
No more drug deals for me. Sober Sally over here. Okay.
Mom, maybe you should start driving slower.
No, okay, let's calm down.
I'm a grandma. I'm all,
I know.
64
I'm all
65.
get here. I know. We're like off today. We don't have any drinks. It's early morning.
It is.
Yeah,
You're in yesterday's makeup. My weave looks terrible. It's just a day.
Yeah. Well, this should have been like hungover stories.
Even though we're not even hungover.
I know, the morning after. Oh my God. Okay. All right. I think that's it for this episode. We love you guys.
Yeah. Mwah. Cute. Yay.
Yeah. That's it, right? Clap.
Wait.
Oh, be bold.
Be bright.
And have a little bite.
Bye.
Hi, I'm Colleen.
And we're Jess and Peggy.
And if you're still here, we really, really appreciate you watching us. And if we made you laugh, cry, or if you could relate to any of these stories, please give this a like, share, follow, tell your friends. It's free and it's a great way to support us. And we totally appreciate you. Until the next episode.
Love, 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 love.
Bye.